Welcome back, ladies and gents. Right where we left off at the end of the last video. The only difference is I said when I started this video I was going to immediately attack these guys, but I may wait till daylight because it's going to be dark when we get here. So I'm going to wait till daylight. And we'll attack now. Just want to refresh my memory. $15.24 versus $6.46. I don't think the outcome is in question. What do I think they're going to do? I think, now this is just a guess, if they're able, I think they're going to cross this bridge and go up here. But if they're not able, I think they're going to run back up here. So let's just see what it looks like. At any rate, I want to start sort of over here. No, I'll start down here. Let's see what they do. Where are they at? They're way up there. Okay, so they're not going to be able to come across the bridge. We'll halt fire on the infantry, so they're not throwing axes or javelins. We'll halt fire on the ranged. I don't think they're going to be able to make it here. Let's get the horse over there. Move! Yeah, they're going to turtle up there in that little hill area, I think. That little rise. They've got... I can't... Okay, that is a bolt. So they're a little over 123 ranged units. Infantry! Forward! Move! I'm going to see if I can get the horse. I wanted the horse to go further up, but I ran into the edge of the map. Wouldn't let me send them. I can still hear bolts coming at me. So let's see how far I can get the horse up here, so that we can hit them in the rear when the time comes. Not too far, just right here. Forward! Move! Horseman! Move! Unfortunately, we're going to wind up going... I don't want to go too close. Archers! I think I'm going to have to wait right here. Move! Cavalry! Forward! And then we want the horse to face this direction. Keep on! Cavalry! Wheel to... Yeah! All right. Horse archers! Horse archers, go ahead and do your thing. Your sergeants! Put you on... I can hear the... Infantry! Loose formation! The bolt and the... Perhaps the arrows hitting my troops. But already killing horses. Very good. And that last video I pointed out how this formation, the loose formation, really hurts or helps against horses. But I failed to point out that my front line were all axemen. They're not the best. Notice they've got axes out. It's the spearmen that have the spears. You know, the ones with the triple stripes on the shoulders? They're the spearmen. But I had a lot of axemen in the front. That's okay. It still managed to let the horses penetrate deep enough in here to where the rest of the archers, bearers of spears can do some damage. And we're just going to let the horse wear themselves out here. Let the shield bearers soak up the ranged ammo of their 123 ranged units. Spearman. Oh, that was Imperial. I'm never really sure how to pronounce that. Manavlayatin? I've never bothered to look it up. I'm sure I knew it one time. Look at the dead horses. Right in the middle of the formation. Very good. And I want to get that horse out of the formation. I think that's the only one that I see. Well, I see this one when I turn around and look in the other direction. And another dead horse. The fields are being well fertilized here today. Fields of grass in this case. Although I don't see any grass. Come to think of it. Look at that. There's no grass here at all. Everything's on high or very high. I just don't like motion blur, depth of field bloom, or film grain. Don't care for any of that. Interactive grass. Everything's clicked on. There's just no grass here for whatever reason. It's not that it's not rendering due to my settings. You can see I have it all set to on or high, you know, the highest setting it can be on. It's not off. See, there's grass over here. I guess for whatever reason, there's just no grass right there. Because as you can see, there's grass here. I wonder why that is. Why there's no grass here. I don't know. I think it's a mistake with the graphics team. Because there's no reason there shouldn't be grass here. They're still absorbing. Not as much arrows now, though. Before, when I first heard it, you could just hear it. Wham, 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 wham. Donk, donk, donk. Now I don't hear. It's just periodic and sporadic now. Except when the guy gets hit, then you can hear him yell out. Oh, here comes another. Notice that they're down to 5 horses on one wing. It looks like they're going to come out to... Let's see what happens here. I don't want them to hit me. I want them to go into there. See what happens with the infantry. Alright, I'm going to...
Everyone, mounted archers!
Stop the horse archers. I'm going to bring them over here because I think they're preventing the enemy horse from running into my formations. They're still able to hit us from 215 away. Even this back row here. Look at that. Those bolts. They got at least 225 range on those bolts. They are uphill of us a little bit, and they are going to... Even the arrows. 200... Look at this. 237. Even an arrow back here. That's a long range to be firing an arrow. Not as bad as the old days where the raiders could throw javelins that far. I've forgotten the name of those bandits. Sea Raiders. There we go. Sea Raiders. All right, let's have the infantry come up.
Forward!
Notice I'm zigzagging. I don't want to hit a bolt dead to the face as I'm moving towards them.
Move!
Do more damage than it needs to. I was wondering why the front of my helmet was black. I guess it was just a shadow effect. Get out of the way, horse.
Archers! Forward!
Doesn't look like the horse is interested anymore. I think they've learned their lesson. We're going to go to line formation. Get them more compact so the troops with shields will help the ones without.
Shields up!
And immediately, as soon as that Lord got right in the middle of that, I hit shield wall. And you can see we took one Lord out. This guy's not going to get too far either. He's just going to turn around maybe and give up. We'll prevent him from leaving, though. All right.
Movement! Loose formation! Foot stand apart!
We're going to go loose formation again.
Archers!
See if we can grab some of these horses.
Arrow!
Let's see what our archers can do at 124. That's right. Take them out. Take them out. Might as well get our archers engaged. We're doing a good number also. Look at that. It's 37 when they charged. I clicked the Windows key instead of Alt. Now they're down to 12. 37 to 12 in one charge. And the archers doing their plonking at them here and there. I don't want one of them to hit me from behind. That's why I'm very cautious here. Now, if I can get in front of them and slow them up, the archers will do another number on them. Get them looking at me, turning their backs to the archers. One way or another, they're going to turn their backs to the archers, either right now or when they go through them and they're on their moving away. Because they got to go through our infantry also. Only 5 left. All right. Now we can get the horse up there.
Mounted sergeants in support! Hold fire! Hold fire!
Get the mounted archer.
Hold fire! Fire at will! Footmen! Shoulder to shoulder!
Couldn't get my... All right, Corinne. I'll take out your horse, buddy, if you play around. As I said, I'll take out your horse. $150 on two-handed. Woo! I'm glad that I heard those hoofbeats.
Foot attack!
Alright, we're just going to let the infantry do their thing. We're going to let the horse do their thing. Horse are going to go on the ranged units. Another 158 and 104 total. Ranged. It's all ranged, basically. A lot of times, if they wouldn't yell, I wouldn't know they were there, and I wouldn't know to guard myself. It's always a fallacy I've noticed in a lot of movies and TV shows, where when someone attacks, they yell and announce their presence. Whereas if they just walked up to someone and hit them, it'd kill them in one hit, and then it'd be all over with. Well, I just thought that was a smart way to do it. Not announce your presence and give everybody time to guard themselves. But it doesn't look good for dramatic purposes, I guess. So Hollywood has everybody yelling and screaming and announcing their presence. We're just going to let everybody do their thing. It's not... Those archers are the problem. And here's some more infantry. But there again, they're not that big of a problem. Might be able to get a little more two-handed skill on these fellas. Oh, yes, you are. You absolutely are. You were incorrect. An arrow got him before I could. Oh, they're going to make it. Looks like 4 of them might make it. My horse doesn't get a move on. Oh, they got him. Very good.
Everyone, kill the go!
That should do it. All right. Garrison lost 2. I lost none. Got that 1. I knew for sure in two-handed. 1 in horse and 1 in medicine. Ella, 1 in horse and 1 in polearm. Finn, 1 in horse. Just 1 shy of another perk. And Jenny, 2 in polearm and 3 in horse. Very good. 4 spearmen got upgrades. Excellent. You're my prisoner.
Enough.
This was Abcomer. So we'll take everybody because we're just going to jump into the... I want... Spearmen. And we're going to take all these troops also. I don't know. I cannot remember if we were... At the very least, I can put them in the castle. If all my forces are full. Horanag, you're full. Chavel is full. And Lynn is not full. Okay, Lynn, I'm going to give you... You need some archers. Although... No, okay. Palatine Guard, Sword Sister, Imperial Trainer, Imperial Archer. 19 to 24, that's better than nothing. Then in the rest... We'll give you some more horse. And I don't want to give you... I'll give you the recruit. I want to see if I can jump into Abcomer before I have any... Yes, okay. Go to the garrison. And I definitely want to give the garrison the peasants and the militia. Very good. These 2 heavy spearmen I will take and give them 2 of these. I will take the axeman and the Sturgian veteran bowman. I'll put 5 hunters in here and take 5 veteran bowmen. We're still the same number. I think I want 50 bowmen, though. I need 1 more bowman. All right, we're going to take 3 of these and put these 2 back so that we have 50 veteran bowmen, which means I'm going to get rid of 1 soldier. There we go, 120. Also want to check and see if Abcomer... He's unlimited. Okay, that's good. I want to make sure that the troops I just put in there wouldn't go in the waste. Loyalty is very low, though. Let's knock this down. I think this is probably the first time I've visited it since it got handed to me. Let's look at the dungeon. We're already over in the dungeon. See if there's any I can swap out. Any high-level sturgeons. It doesn't look like it. Nope. No sturgeons at all, actually. Okay. I'm going to give...
I have it.
My overage of prisoners to Horanag, and then we're going to jump into Pinkenok. Is Ragenvad 995? I'd like to get here to intercept. I know these are Khuzaits. It's just so far to get to, even though Omar is what I call a core city. There's a core Sturgeon city like all of this. But we've got to do some more damage, in my opinion, to these. All right, I'm going to revolt. Let's jump into Pinkenok and try to make it to revolt. We'll recruit along the way. I'll take that projectile deflection, which means nothing. I don't think anyone knows how to do that. I think by looking at that, we're going to have to resolve that decision. Let's recruit. Pump up these. Lynn actually needs some also. I'm going to hold off on her because I want to give her... I want to hit some archers along the way. Throw you in the dungeon, convert. Also, let me look at the garrison here. 649. I want to throw these militia in there, which means I'll take out 2 high-level troops. These Fian champions, I think. And I'll give them to Lynn. There we go. Now she has a little more archers, and then we'll grab some more archers on the way after I do some selling. Cows, sheep, and hogs. Always want to slaughter them. I do. Get the meat and don't want them counting against my herd penalty. It's too much. Way too much. Alright, let's do this again. We'll hit a few high level right here. And then jump down to low level. All right, there we go. What is the tournament about? Closed warlord helmet. Is that, how many is that? Is that 43? 53? Oh, I think we'll have that. Got a lot of lords here, so that's why there's a good prize. Trying to dodge that guy. He's drawing a bead on me with the bow. Oh. I'm gonna draw him back towards my side. That guy was starting to annoy me. I'm going to give Horan... There we go. I was going to say, I'm going to give Horaneg a chance to defeat that guy. Notice he got some points there. Skill points and two-handed. All right. What do we got here? Oh, man. Don't go for yellow, Joe. My goodness. Both... The whole yellow team is my companions, so they're going to be tough. Blue, we can take both the blues out. Samir is going to be the issue here, I think. There we go. And, oh no. Woo, thank goodness. Corinne. Darling. I think that's my wife in this game. Yeah, based on what she's wearing, that's my spouse. Yeah. Maybe. I'm not sure now that I think about it. Because I usually use Corinne. Oops. I usually use Corinne when I got bowman. I don't know about crossbow. Oh, no, that's my other game. Never mind. My other game, I'm just using Valandian sharpshooters. Churig. Corinne won, of course. I'm going to have to face her off here in the finals. All right, Corinne. Nothing personal. I honestly don't remember if you're my wife in this game or not. I think you are, but I'm not certain. Because you're Battlandian. No, Corinne. Corinne is Battanian. Yeah, she's Battanian. She probably is with the archers. In fact, I think I just saw her name. I said her name during the last battle. Wow, it's late in the day here. It's 7:30 in the evening. Hadn't been thinking about Bannerlord all day. And then I remembered I need to record for tomorrow. All right, let's look at this helmet. It's 53. Is there anybody that can use it? No, so we'll just hold on to it. I've already got 58. Again, we're going to head north. We head towards Revolt. I'm going to recruit along the way because I want to. Hopefully, I can get Revolt and Ostakan, just like I did once before. We're going to have to vote here in just a minute. Well, in 6 hours. We'll just recruit everybody and toss them in. Make sure that she is rich. Yep. Not buy no butter, no cheese. I'm gonna go to Funky Tormalina and Druamore to get some archers for Lynn if she doesn't recruit it too much on the way. We'll take that cheese and butter. How? I think I'm gonna hit Torlied. These three right here in a row here, and then we may hit Aster. Surely it's been 6 hours, right? Oh! Yep, he declared peace. What? Them paying 80, man. That was wrong. They were going to pay us something like 3,700 before I clicked on that 80 to look at it. It's just a shame that you have to open it to look at it and you can't close it back. It automatically activates it just to look at it. You should be able to look at it and then think about your options. You shouldn't automatically start and overwrite the existing agreement that they're offering. That's just my own personal opinion. All right, I think I'm going to hit Lindhorn, Aster, and then head back. Since both of those are archer bearing, and they're right here. Depends on, see, she's only got 12 range. He's only got 10. 5, 6. Yeah, we really need a lot of archers. But still, I'm going to give every archer I get to Lynn. Oops. There's not going to be many in the long run. I've forgotten how to click.
I await your order.
X4 Foundation's been playing it almost non-stop. If I'm not recording a video, I'm playing X4 over the last few days. All right, we're going to take out the peasants. We'll leave everybody else for now. But I will give you peasants. It's better than nothing. Now we're going to hit Aster. I'm going to jump into Dunlandage just because some of these other lords might be low on food and they can replenish their wares here, their stocks of food. Also, I can trade. Ooh, almost. That's good enough. Medea and Archer, Acre. I don't know how that's pronounced. Acre. There's no R, so it's Acre, Achir. Who knows? Who knows? It's a made-up name, so who knows? There's about 6 archers. Poor fella's only got 6 archers. Is he rich, though? He's average. Well, he can still have some more archers, doggone it. Alright, let's head to Funky Tormalina. Thractore. Alright, Sheen of the Air. How are they doing, by the way? Near Bogbeth. So they're all in the same army. Hans. Oh, they're in my army? Oh, what am I thinking? Uric, 91, 100. Hans. I'm going to vote for Uric just to get that 96. We'll hit Drumore, and then we'll head straight to Revolt. Bypassing Ormenfard. How many of them do we have? 33 prisoners. That's why we're not encountering any resistance. I want to keep it that way also. Of course, I'm going to stop and recruit if we pass a village. Oh, don't let this be what I think it is. No, it's Khuzaits. They got Omor then, didn't they? Yep, they got Omor and they want to... You know what? I agree. I say let's see what everybody else says. Only 22%. Well, they're not always the smartest people. Khuzaits have paid $9.50. I'm going to click that and say okay. And Ragenvad wants it. Oh, he's... Wow. Oh, those are the guys that defected. I'm going to vote 150 in his favor. I'll still be above 90 with Ragenvad, who it doesn't really matter because when he dies, hopefully they'll vote McKean, but it'll help me immensely with the Vagavaring. Abcomer. What else is new? Again, I don't particularly care if they take that. I'll trade that for Revolt any day of the week, which is what I'm going to do right now. I've got a lot of food, so be it. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. We'll beat them down. 8 days of food. The garrison 346. It would be nice to starve them out, but I don't have the luxury of time, in my opinion, because I can't control when the war is going to end. So let's just get this done. We're going to lose a lot, more than I would prefer, but I want to try to get Revolt and Ostrakhan. They can have Abcomer. And I'm not waiting 8 days either. As soon as everything's ready, I'm going to knock out their defensive siege engines and initiate the attack. This is all about speed. We've got plenty forces to take both these towns without needing to replenish too much. I know they'll jump a bunch in the garrison, but if we can grab both of them, the Vlandians will sue for peace. Shortly thereafter, I believe, with all the troops they have, 33 of the lords in prison and lost 2 towns back to back. Who we got to upgrade here? Druzhinnik. Who knows? That could be an actual word, but I don't know. Sturgeon is made up. And I still know a lot of people say a hard G, but like I probably said, I think in the very beginning of this, 136 videos ago maybe, it's not all my life from in the 60s when I started reading the Conan novels. I've always called that Sturgia. And because in the Hyperborean world, that was created for the world of Conan. There's a country called Sturgia. I'm not going to change that just because everybody else is Sturgia. Who is it? Is it me that is the engineer? Yep. Is there no one else that's better? Nope. Having a hard time taking out their siege engines here. It's going to be dark. I don't care if it's light or dark. I'm going to initiate it whenever they're all gone. One more hit. Nope. We're going to get another one. Take that one out. Quickly. Quickly. Do they have a lord? No, they don't. I don't know how they're building so quickly. Let's see if I can get mine out before they complete that one. If not, then I'll let it have a couple of hits. No, we can't do it. Take it out. Take it out. Take it out. There we go. All right. Now we'll go. Gonna switch this to the noble longbow and 37 arrows and lead the assault. Whoo, revolt. This will be the second time I've conquered you in this playthrough. Alright, I think that's pretty clear. He's going right there and he's going right there. So I kind of like this one sitting right here on this hill. But the angle. Let me look at the angle over here. I do like the angle, and this is a nice... Yep, I'm going here.
Yeah!
Go to the far right catapult. Again, I forgot what key to press to get off the horse. I'm gonna, well, let's hit right here. Look at all these troops right here. Too far. I backed it down some, but I didn't back it down enough. That ranging shot. Let's back it down to that notch. Probably too little. Yeah, just a little too little. But we're gonna let it go. See where the second one hits. Alright, it does need to go up. We're gonna bump it up a tad. Just above that notch to right there. There you go. Heroic line breakers. I almost said steroic. Alright, let's move to the left. Very good. Very good. That's not even where the tower's going. I need to zero in on where the tower's going. At least I think the tower's going to the left of that. May not be the case. I think the tower's going right where that catapult shot just hit. Oh, they're moving over there. Yep. That's where they're going. I need to zero in on that. I'm just going to go up a tad and leave it where it's at. Or from where it's at, a tad from where it's at. And we'll see what this looks like. Too far. All right, we're going to back up half a tad. Right there. If I'm lucky, I'll get one more shot at him. I'm not going to move it at all. I'm going to just let it stay where it's at. Try to get one more shot at him. I think I'm going to hit the tower, though. Oh. Never fails. They never hit that guy until he's... Yeah. Alright. I'm going to try for a long-range shot at the left tower. I'm going to jump it up to 1.5. Too far and not left enough. Is that not far enough? Oh, excellent. One ranging shot, the next one was a hit. I'm a little leery of shooting in there now because I can see my infantry's up there. Let's see if I can hit something right on the other side. of that wall. There should be some masked on the ground back there. I'll move it back a tad. Do one more shot. Oh, that might have been too... All right. Let's just run in. Take a long time to run through the snow. Arrows whizzing past me. But they're already into the main gate area. I used to know what you called that portion of a castle right there where the main gate was at. I don't anymore. The little wall pieces that go up higher than the rest of the wall called crenellations. I do remember that. Battlements. He's going back down. See, that's a fallacy. They should never go down these ladders unless you order them down. Look at all those. How do I get down there? Can I get down there through here? I can't see. My character's too tall. His head was above the floor. The camera was above the floor. I couldn't see. Not always, but 99.9 times out of 10, I make my characters the tallest you can make it in the character creator. Look at those arranged troops. I just pull out my axe and get to town. I don't know why they're... Follow me. Don't run right into them. Flank them. Come around here. No use in you. Everybody follow me. Just every friggin' body. Come over here. Get around these guys. Come on. Now get into them. Don't bunch up there. It's dumb AI. Just allow them to stand back here and shoot at you while you're clumped up, meaning they can't miss. Get around them, get behind them, break them apart, force them to spread out. Yeah, the day is lost. You are correct, sir. I'm gonna be hampered by their masses. Put my shield up. Actually, drop my shield. It's heavy. Come on, Hans, run! You got high athletics. Up your nose with a rubber hose. Whoops. I got him, line breaker. See, he's faster than me. He doesn't have the bow and the axe. All right, that'll finish. All right, they made it into the, I lost none. Well, I got 1 in tactics. Ella got 2 and 6. Very good. Of course, she's always going to be low since she's riding a horse. Always going to be low in athletics. And sieges are her bread and butter when it comes to getting athletics. And of course, we always want to take our companions to get as much skill as they can. And if you have room, take the AI companions, the AI lords. And since we don't want any of them, we want something that's going to upgrade. Let's take this guy. He'll upgrade to a horse. And these guys. All right. Again, I'm only going to take out any ranged units. Oh, I can't see when they run by me like that. Oh, I didn't see these guys. No wonder I was being hurt pretty bad. I must have a low bow skill. Having to aim way higher than I should have to for them being this close. Wow. I think that's the only ones that are taking pot shots from a distance. Had a couple of those companions that were low and AI lords that were low in health. I don't need them being killed just by a bow shot or a crossbow shot as they're trying to fight. Like those two right there. Yep, take them out. We've lost some, I can see. I don't know what we've lost though. I don't want to press tab and check. All right. Ah, we just lost one. Nadia went down, and she had low. He or she, I think it's a girl. She had low health anyway. Got one in bow. Corinne got one in one-handed.
Look at him run!
All right. Take all the prisoners. Do the upgrade. I'm gonna lose a lot to garrison in this, but that's okay. We're gonna recruit troops. Give them this guy. We're gonna recruit anything that's non-Sturgian, and I don't have anything that's non-Sturgian. So instead, we'll just ransom everybody. Trade. I've only got about 12 minutes left, so I'm going to try to just do this as quickly as possible. I'm going to take that and jump back into trade because I think there'll be too much here. Ooh, look at 511,000 negative plus. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff there that we need to. I'm going to wait just a moment while they recuperate, and then we're heading straight to Astrakhan. Ella was pretty low there. She's at 50%. So we'll give her one full day. Oh, who's... They're trying for Sargo, doggone it. I can't get down there quick enough. And frankly, they can have Sargo back. Sargo is too close to the Azerite lines. Let's go for Astrakhan. Okay, who do we want Revolt to go to? Uruk. 96, 81. I'm going to vote for you, my friend. Just so I can get some... I'll still be in the 90s with Uruk. We're down to 86 with you. Very good. We're going to hit Atlantis. Recruit everything we can from there. Take their butter and cheese. We'll hit Remental. Notice we went from, what, 17 or 1,800 to 12. They put a lot of troops in the garrison. I'm just going to throw everything into Horonag for now. Just got to get this Abcomer. Oh, I guess they didn't take it last time. They were stopped, and now they're doing it again. All right, nobody wants to... Zero support to stop the war on Valandia, so we're doing good. They can have, as I said, they can have Sargo back. They've only got 1 day's food. This is, their garrison is 358. We may starve them out. It may take 1 day just to get everything built. I don't know what my, it's 208. We're not letting these guys, Sturgians can declare war. Northern Empire can declare war on us all they want. I really want to hurt the Valandians. If I feel like we have time, I'm going to go for Ox Hall also. And come back and clean up these castles later, if need be. But if I have the forces and we have the time, I'm going to leave this and go directly for Ox Hall. I'm not playing around right now. We're on the war path. 0 days. They're already losing garrison. It was 348, I think. Down to 215. Very good, very good. Should come up to about 2 to 1 by the time we make our attack. I'm also well aware that I've still got my bow equipped. I never changed that. That's always bit me in the butt in the past. But since we went directly to this town, worked out okay. Thractorate. Didn't we just take that? Yukon. Uruk is 95, 86. Again, I'm going to vote for Urgil. Because I'll still be in the 90s with him. And it'll take me from 86 to 91. There. 90 in both of them now. Those guys used to be negative 100 to me, if you recall. They're the ones that defected, and the reason we lost these cities in the first place. Because they didn't like Ragenvad, apparently, and among other things. Alright, let's take this. All the garrison is starved out. We're only 509 defenders. But these two, Lucan and Olgaric, they may be able to build defensive siege engines fairly quickly. Oh, Abcomer again. That's all right. They're just throwing forces against Abcomer and losing them. All right, we're going to go here. I know it's coming up on daytime. This is a perfect opportunity. I think they'll build that before I can get mine built, but we'll have 4 of them shooting at that. Hopefully we can take it out. There we go. Right off the bat. Pause. I'm short 2. I'm just going to take... Oops. No. I don't want to do that. I meant to do this. 1, 2. There we go. Because they're infantry for right now, but they'll later turn into horse. And right now I'd rather have the infantry. So they'll get a little more experience, I think. All right. Let's lead the assault. 6 minutes to finish this. Obviously, I'm going to go whatever, however long it takes. Just saying there's 6 minutes left on the timer. This guy might go there. I'm unsure about where this guy's going to go because there's no... Doesn't look wide enough, but he might go there. It might be here and here. It's also possible this guy's going to go here and this guy's going to go there. Who knows? I'm going to take this because it's up on a little rise. Maybe this one. Yeah, I'll take this one. I'll just get off my horse right here. Well, assuming I can get up. I probably shouldn't have done that. Nope, I can't get up there. Should have rode the horse up and then got off. Finn the captain, engineering. So she is Finn the captain. Hang on. She's manning one of these. Let's see which one it is. Magnus is manning one of them also. There's Ella. Magnus. All right, there's 2 of them right there, so they're getting engineering skill. She's got to be on this one then. I don't see her based on her uniform. No, I don't. Was she with me and I didn't even notice? Nope, no one, no companions or lords there. There's a lord. 2 lords. Magnus. Alright, so that's 4 lords, whether my companions or not. There's 4 lords on that one. There's Finn. I didn't see her. My mistake, Finn. I'm sorry. That I wasn't prepared for you to have it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that either. Come on, come on. No, 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 no. Get back. Get back. Come on. Take this spot. Take that spot. All right, now I want you to take this spot. Let him run away. Finn, you take that. There you go. Now you're back where you were supposed to. Okay. I'm going to let them do their thing. We've got 6 lords doing engineering. They're not going to get any combat, but they'll get some engineering skill. No melee combat. You know what, horse? Why don't you go right there? See if I can take out that guy. Magnus, and look at that. Getting that skill. Fire, buddy, fire. Let loose. They're not... There you go. They're a little wary about hitting us. Where are those arrows coming? I can hear this crossbow. I don't... There's not a lot of them. And the ones that are here are hiding really well. I don't see any more on this side. Alright. They're going to defend the gate. Of course, you can't see inside. I used to know what the name of those slots were called. Doggone it. I was fixing to say, what is that? There's a little area right there that's got a hole in it. The snow. Detrimental to ranged units. They got to be coming out of those. Oh, I almost said the word. Dadgummit, I know it. Ah, got him, even though I couldn't see him. Is there one in there? I can almost see him. See his helmet. It's a crossbowman. Helmet blowing. There we go. Militia crossbowman. That's all I could see, though, was the shine of the helmet. What about here? Nothing in the bottom. Don't see nothing in the other 2. Anyway, they've breached the walls and the gate. See, coming down. Don't ever come down. Doggone it. There's plenty of troops already going in the gate. What is coming up behind me, clomping their feet like that? I don't know. Maybe that was my character. Maybe he needs to go on a diet. I couldn't find the ladder, so I'll just improvise. Yep, the day is lost. You are correct, sir. And I'm not fast enough to catch any of you. This armor is so heavy. The snow doesn't help. Usually I'll take little, I'll cut as close to the corners as I can and gain a little here and there. But they're just wearing cloth armor. So they're so much faster. If it wasn't for the shields, I wouldn't even be thinking about catching them. I could drop the bow, but I don't want to. All right. Get that alarm. Look at, he's picking up axes. Pull them out of the bodies. All right, we won the battle. There's not going to be a... We lost one Sturgian heavy axeman, which is okay. Finn got 64 in engineering, and Magnus got 57. Very good. I'm glad I left him there.
Victory! Victory!
Very good. All right.
Victory is ours!
You were my prisoner. Everybody's going to be prisoner, of course. We're going to take all the prisoners. We're going to show mercy. Look at it. Negative 100 with these guys. Wow. All right. Because they're with me. And they did not like that. All right, we're going to recruit troops. Normally I'd throw it in the fief. Right now I don't care. Because when I come back for the next video, I'm going to head straight to Oxhall. They don't have a whole lot of money. They'll be able to get up to the weapons, though. And quite a few weapons. I'm going to hold off on that because I want to... All right. I'm going to end it here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just drive the army down to Oxhall. We're going to recruit as we go. And then I'll start the next recording next week when we're right at the outskirts of Oxhall if nothing else changes. Adios.